Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Daniel Norris gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That's inside. 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Brewers nothing. Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The right fielder.
Now in the box, Keon Broxton, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2, count.
Hiura is off at first with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way.
Urias.
This is skied out toward right. Broxton's under it. 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Broxton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 88.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So here now is the pitcher, Cole Stewart. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Choi rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Arcia is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
To the plate now, Daniel Norris, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. In now for the O's, Steven Duggar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the 3rd to see if he'll fish.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Standing in now, Adley Rutschman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and he's out on a strong throw.
Up next to Milwaukee, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. 1 out now in the Orioles 4th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Digging in, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, runner goes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Daniel Norris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Duggar coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Number 16. Ben Gamble.
Digging in once again, Ben Gamble, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they had yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Austin Hayes. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he'll run it over there himself for the out.
Now batting, number 88.
Standing in, Andrew Velasquez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now here's the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that counts.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Softly hit out toward short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 53.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Rodney Owen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rodney Owen.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Steven Duggar. Out in front of it, strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tanner Scott, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
66, Tanner Scott.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air to left field. Santander waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Third baseman,
Boy,
number
it's so
7.
frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Popped him up. Choi has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to right field. Broxton's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay, a tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Brewers are out in front, 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando.
Becomes set. Here's the
Arcia.
0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and
so here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned.
Pedro Severino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 29, Pedro Severino.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 25 driven in. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Keon Broxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Elvis Luciano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
So digging in now, Ramon Urias. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Ramon Urias.
First pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. Navarez waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Austin.
Now batting, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting, number 88.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Luciano has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And that's finally over for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Yusniel Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 80, Yusniel Diaz.
Fouled away. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven.
Brent Suter will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Steven Duggar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Garcia gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ben Gamble. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Blyer has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston.
Striding in, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-1. Corey Black will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Corey Black.
Adley Rutschman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. Fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
No, that's
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Gamble will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. From the stretch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Hit hard back up the middle. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead it 5-1. Bowden Francis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 21, Bowden.
New inning set to get underway. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Leading off the Baltimore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Francis, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broxton's on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Daniel Norris with his 4th win this season. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.